Before the winds of change swept through Hoxie, the town's school, like much of the South, adhered to a rigid system of segregation. African American and white children attended separate schools, a practice rooted deeply in the fabric of American society.
I had good memories as far as the teacher and the kids. Now, the school itself was a bit of a challenge. The windows were usually broken out. We had no grass to play on. If it rained, our playground was mud. We had no indoor plumbing, no water fountain. Every morning, one student was assigned to take the bucket and go next door or find one of the houses that would allow us to fill it up with water, and that was our drinking water for the day. We had, for our heating, it was a huge pot-bellied stove that sat in the middle of the room, and so we had to continually, add wood to it to get our heat. In the summertime, it was really hot. Our air conditioning was the open windows. So that was, my memory of that was not, the building itself was not that good, but we had a very good learning experience with our instructor.
The disparity between the schools was glaring. While white students benefited from better facilities, newer textbooks, and more extracurricular activities, African American students made do with hand-me-downs, overcrowded classrooms, and outdated materials.
Yep, that was all we had, so we just made do with it. And our teacher, because she didn't have any of the instruction material that the white schools had, so she invented her own. She would make songs and games out of learning the alphabet and the conjunction function. That was what I remember. That one has stuck with me all these many years, conjunction function. But she created that for us before we knew there was a movie out about, a DVD about it. She wrote little plays for us to do, and just made everything fun. Well, we found out, just how good she was, because when the integration came, and I guess they were thinking that we would be behind all the other students, but as it turned out, we were either on par with the students or ahead.
In the face of inequality, the African American community in Hoxie found strength in unity. Churches, community centers, and family gatherings became places of refuge and support, where the values of perseverance and hope were nurtured.
I would think for a southern town, they were pretty good. The black and white kids in the neighborhood played together, and so.
Yeah, ironically, our house was in the northeast part of town. I could go one block from my house and go through a little bit of woods and come out in the black neighborhood there. So we were all friends.
Segregated schools were a stark reminder of the broader societal divide. Yet within these confines, seeds of change were quietly being sown. The strength and resilience of the African American community, coupled with the gradual awakening of those within the community, set the stage for a transformative moment. The journey towards equality was fraught with challenges, but the determination to overcome them was unwavering. As we explore the next chapter, we will see how the bold decision to integrate Hoxie Schools began to unfold, changing the lives of everyone in this small town forever. Life in Hoxie before desegregation was marked by the rhythms of small-town America. Families worked, children played, and the community got along despite the deep divisions that segregation imposed.
My family owned a grocery store, and in those days you delivered groceries, and I delivered groceries into many of the black homes over there and knew a lot of the families, so.
I just knew there were things that I couldn't do that my white friends could do, like going to the movies, going out to dinner, even if we had the money. If we to go to a restaurant to eat out, we had to go to the back of the restaurant, and they usually in the kitchen area they would have a table set there if you wanted to eat in. When at a younger time, my dad, when he would go to take the crop to Newport, downtown Newport, to the gin, there were water fountains that I couldn't use, and it was just like, well, why can't I drink water out of that water fountain? It's working, so why can't I drink? And Dad was trying to explain that there were certain, things that were set up just for the colored and some for the white. And so to me, a water fountain was a water fountain. Why, water was water. So, but he never could explain to me why I couldn't drink water out of that water fountain. That stuck with me for a long time as to what's the deal with drinking water.
Daily life for children in Hoxie involved simple pleasures and routine activities. Yet beneath the surface, there was a stark divide that shaped their experiences and opportunities.
Segregation, I really didn't know exactly what it was. It was just that, the fact that there were things that I just, couldn't do with my friends. And because most of the friends that I had in my neighborhood were white kids, and we always had fun. But they could go, places that I couldn't go. So neither one of us really knew, actually they didn't know why I couldn't go with them, and their parents were trying to explain, she can't go with you because she's black, and, well, at that time, because she's colored. But they didn't understand, and I didn't understand. But at home, back in our little neighborhood, we were just one big happy family.
For the African American community, churches and community centers were not just places of worship and socialization, they were pillars of support and resilience. These institutions played a crucial role in fostering a sense of identity and purpose. Despite the divide, the daily lives of Hoxie's residents were filled with moments of joy, hardship, and growth. Families, regardless of race, shared common dreams for their children's future, a testament to the shared humanity that transcended the barriers of segregation. These personal stories from before desegregation remind us of the ordinary lives that carried the weight of an extraordinary societal divide. They also set the stage for the monumental changes that were about to reshape their world. As we continue our journey, we will see how the community of Hoxie came to confront these divisions, leading to a pivotal moment in the history of American education. These are the voices of change, the stories of those who lived through the era of segregation and helped to forge a new path forward.